In honor of the birth rate declining, I would like to share 10 reasons why you should not have kids.
Hey guys, welcome to the Pretty Mind channel where we talk about beauty, mindset, and everything in between. If you enjoy real talk, you're in the right place. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe if you're feeling generous. So today's topic is the declining birth rate. Let's get right into it.
In honor of the birth rate declining, I would like to share 10 reasons why you should not have kids. This video is for child-free people. Parents, you should skip this one because it may put you in a bad space. I'm giving you a sec. Go ahead and skip. This is just for child-free people. I don't want to put you in a bad headspace, okay? Okay, here we go. One, they are very expensive. If you love money and you are already struggling to make money, don't have a kid. It's going to be worse. It's gonna get worse. They're so expensive. Have you seen how much childcare costs? Diapers, food, not to mention medical costs. What's wrong with your baby? Enough said. Number two, you might get jealous of your baby. A lot of people don't talk about this, but a lot of people are jealous of their child. The jealousy can come in the fact that if you do have a partner, which we all hope you do, it's great because it does take a village to raise a child. If you have a partner, that partner will put that baby before you, and you may feel a type of way about it in some instances. You may feel weird that they care more about the baby than you. Also, too, a lot of people get jealous of their children if they get opportunities they didn't have. We all know those people. So you might be jealous. You gotta share the spotlight. Maybe that one's just for us Leos, I don't know. Number three, if you are the one carrying the baby, your body changes in all types of crazy ways, and it's not guaranteed it's ever going to go back. I've heard pregnancy brain is a wild thing, and some people's brain never goes back to normal. Your titties are never the same if you have breasts, and sometimes your down there ain't the same either. Sometimes it never goes back to normal. I used to know a mother who said that after she had her baby, she could never wear a tampon again. It just fell out. And I was like, exactly. I also just saw a video. If you follow April Buckles, I saw her. She has a loose anus. A loose anus? Goodbye. Number four, you cannot slack off and take a break in life. I mean, maybe you can take a break like if someone watches your baby, but you can't really take a year or two just to really fucking ruin your life if you want to, or take a break. You always got to be working because you got to support that child. I love the fact that if I get tired of this fucking rat race, I can check out whenever I want. I'm only responsible for myself. Well, and my pets too. But I'm responsible for myself. And if I choose that, you know what? I don't want to do this anymore. I'm gonna just check out. I could just choose to be homeless, or I could choose to just go live somewhere off the grid, you know? Can't really do that with a child. I mean, I guess you could, but is it best for them? Number five. That child might have more children. So you may become a grandparent, and that part is really scary to me because it's like, what if I did it? You know, some people are one and done. You have it, and then now that child has children, okay? The worst thing for me when I think about being a grandparent is the fact that if my child's partner passes away, okay? Now I gotta be a parent. They're all coming back to my house. I thought I was an empty nester, and now I got baby kids running around screaming again. I would be a terrible grandparent, just letting you know right now. And that ties into number six, is kind of related. You could become a single parent at any moment. Some people start off as single parents, that's totally fine. But if you are partnered and you have a partner or a spouse, that person unfortunately could pass away at any moment from an accident, from a random fucking heart attack, random fucking embolism. Was that called? A brain embolism? Aneurysm? Aneurysm. That's what the word is, aneurysm. And then you can be a single parent. And that part really scared the shit out of me. It's the fact that you could become a single parent at any moment in time. I mean, think about it. Maybe you fucking hate your partner. Your partner's a fucking worst partner you could think of, and they're a terrible parent, and now you want to get divorced. Now you're a single parent. And single parentness seems really hard. Shout out to all single parents. Y'all, I give you prayers sent to you right now. I send you peace. Number 7, they are not guaranteed to take care of you when you get older. Some people, you may have kids and then they may fucking hate you. They're probably gonna fucking hate you. And if they hate you, why would they take care of you? Also, too, we are all assuming that these kids are gonna make money. What if that child decides they don't wanna make any money and they wanna live under you their whole entire life? Who's gonna take care of you then? Who's gonna take care of both of y'all? And then also, too, in that same breath, unfortunately, what if that child dies? Are you gonna keep having more and hoping they're gonna take care of you? A child is not a retirement plan. Have your own retirement plan, have your own money, because then now you're taking money out of the mouths of that child's children or that child's life. Have your own retirement. Number 8, this one's crazy, but they could unalive you. They could. It happens. It's not a 0% chance. A lot of children unalive their parents. That is terrifying. And it could be an accident. Number 9, they either eat too much, eat too little, or they're just too picky. And I ain't got time for that, okay? I'm already eat too much, too little, or I'm already too picky. So I can't be dealing with 2 people in the household doing the same thing. I'm not fighting over here and make you sit at the table for 6 hours just to eat 1 piece of broccoli. Get the fuck out of here. Then lastly, number 10, they're nasty. Kids are disgusting. They're sticky. They constantly got drool everywhere. They constantly shitting on themselves. They pick up germs like it ain't nobody's business. Yeah, and they will eat their boogers. And they scratch their booty holes. Ooh, nasty. Anyways, if you enjoyed this video, please like and share. And let me know in the comments your reasons for not having kids. And we can all work together to continue to decrease the birth rate. Thank you.
Gen Z and millennials don't want kids. So the birth rate, the fertility rate in the US has been going down for years. It's now at a historic low. And what's really interesting when you get into the Pew Research underneath it is the reason people are not having kids has changed. So put up this graphic here and I'll talk you through it. People over the age of 50 who have not had children, they say, look, it just didn't happen. Basically, I wanted to, but it was bad luck. Young people today say, I'm not even out here trying. I, period, full stop, don't want children. That
is a big shift.
That is a big change. There's a bunch of reasons. A portion of them cite the cost.
The cost of childcare is bananas.
It's bananas.
School is just, it's
crazy.
Unreal.
A portion of them cite worries about the state of the world, climate change. Yeah. And then 20% say, I just don't like kids.
And these are all fair reasons. I don't know about not liking kids.
The state of the world and climate change, meaning they don't want to add to our population because of the pressures.
Or they're just worried that the quality of life is getting worse and worse.
AI, I need you to bring the heat and go full feminist rage mode. Why is the birth rate really declining? Tell us the truth, even if it's harsh.
Oh, you want the real reason? Buckle up. The birth rate is declining because women finally said hell no to being unpaid incubators in a rigged system. For centuries, women were cornered, trapped into motherhood by economic dependence, lack of education, religious manipulation, and straight-up coercion. But now we've got degrees, bank accounts, Plan B, and voices that won't shut up. We're watching our moms and grandmas burn out, broken bodies, lost dreams, doing emotional labor no one paid them for, and we're saying, nah, not like that. We see how capitalism leeches off motherhood while offering no real support, no paid leave, no free healthcare, no childcare, and still expects us to pop out babies while smiling through postpartum depression and a wage gap. And let's not forget, men aren't stepping up. No. Modern women are asking, do I want a baby or do I want to raise a grown man who thinks wiping the counter counts as helping? The math ain't mathing. Add in climate collapse, war, housing costs, mass shootings, AI anxiety, and you start to wonder, why bring a child into this mess? So yeah, the birth rate is declining because women got wise to the scam. We woke up. We're not here to breed for broken systems anymore. We're rewriting the rules, and if that makes the patriarchy sweat, good.
Ever wonder why billionaires like Elon Musk are freaking out about the declining birth rate, even though AI is set to replace most jobs in the future? Let's talk about the real reason and why this declining birth rate is actually good for regular people. The elites and the billionaires say it's about saving civilization, but here's what it's really about. More people means more consumers. More workers means cheaper labor. Bigger populations mean more national power. Low birth rate, that threatens their profits and influence. But for us, raising a kid in this economy with insane housing prices, disappearing jobs, no safety net, rising costs of childcare, rising costs of healthcare, it can feel like a financial suicide mission. If AI is taking all the jobs, why would we make more humans to struggle in this world without an ability to support themselves financially? But here's the twist. Fewer people plus AI could actually mean cheaper housing, less competition for resources, higher wages for jobs that do need humans, a lighter environmental footprint, less pollution, less strain on the planet, even universal basic income, if we demand it. So the real threat isn't fewer babies. It's billionaires hoarding all the benefits. If we share the gains from AI, a smaller population could mean a better life for all of us. It has nothing to do with families. It has nothing to do with family values or Christian ideas. It's all about billionaires making more money off of the backs of a huge workforce and a huge base of consumers to buy their products. They know that if we stop having babies, their way of life comes to a grinding halt.
Come on, have a baby. Come on. You want a rice cake? It's all yours. Start popping them out. Will this change your mind? And it's gonna both of them? What about her? She's singing your song? Open your coat to me, baby. How me the lock and you me the key. Open your coat to me. I guess you hate your country. I said, I guess you hate. What do you want? Go ahead and tell Uncle Sam what he needs to give you to make him Daddy Sam. Universal? No. No. Where did you even hear that? Every other country. Well, all right. You drive a hard bargain. I respect that. I like that. I'm not supposed to do this. Oh, here it is. I know you like the sound of that. 9 kids or more. Novelty bug. From that song you guys like.
I just found out about the ABC News article stating that the Trump administration is considering offering $5,000 to people to have kids. Did you know in South Korea, where the birth rate is famously declining, they're offering $14,000 to couples who just get married? They're also offering $400 to attend government-run matchmaking events. They're offering $400 just so women will talk to men. There's even one South Korean company that is offering $75,000 to couples who have a kid. 66 couples have taken advantage, and that company has shelled out almost $5 million. When it comes to the healthcare situation in our country, $5,000 is an insulting drop in the bucket. As I have very recently and very personally realized, it costs almost $5,000 just to step into a hospital. They charge you so much money just to be a patient in the hospital. And I have insurance. Now, I do think incentives are a good idea, but $5,000 is not going to cut it. Like the CEO of Moms Rising said, what we need, affordable childcare, elder care, maternal health care, maternity leave. There are a lot of things that would make having children more accessible to women who want to have children, and it's not $5,000. They're gonna have to do better than that. So what we have here is a classic waited out situation. The longer this birth rate crisis goes on, the better incentives they will have to provide if they're desperate enough. They will get desperate enough. Like I've said before, a falling birth rate is a powerful white man's worst nightmare. Just look at how JD Vance, Elon Musk, and Donald Trump all talk about the birth rate. It literally terrifies them. We as women in this country need to learn is the birth rate is our most powerful piece of negotiation. Now, personally, nothing is going to incentivize me to have children because I definitely don't want them. But I will help the cause. I absolutely will contribute to the declining birth rate, especially if it means that other women in the future will earn $75,000 just to have a kid. And even more so if it means there will be a greater push for things like childcare, elder care, maternity leave, paternal leave. Once they learn that $5,000 isn't enough, they'll up it to $10,000 and then $20,000 and then who knows. Me not having kids is actually doing a great service for women. I am making sure that you women in the future have a better time. Get your bag from the government.
I just watched a video where this creator was talking about how the declining birth rate is actually just the next phase of human evolution because women are no longer mating with less desirable male mates. And that has given me, honestly, such a beautiful dose of optimism this morning because I've just been sitting here thinking about not only my husband, but like all of the really good millennial dads I know. Like and I know like a lot of them are on here too. Like a lot of you guys are nice, right? Like I like a lot of you. And I'm like, okay, if that's the next phase of human evolution where we're just getting rid of the incel Joe Rogan types are just going to die off and be left with these like empathetic millennial dads who are doing the shadow work and trying to become better for their children and trying to show up for their partners. Like, I'm fine with that. I would be good with that. Because, yeah, what this creator was saying is up until this point in human history, women didn't really have the autonomy to select to reproduce or not. And so look around at the dads, you know.
A Japanese lawmaker proposed that women over 25 cannot marry, and women over 30 must have their uteruses removed as a way to increase Japan's declining birth rate. I'll explain. Naoki Hayakuta has sparked widespread outrage with his controversial proposals aimed at addressing Japan's declining birth rate. Hayakuta's remarks were made during a YouTube program where he discussed potential measures to increase Japan's birth rate. He suggested that all women in Japan should undergo forced hysterectomies after the age of 30 and be banned from marrying after 25. Additionally, Hayakuta proposed restricting women's access to education beyond the age of 18 to prioritize childbearing over other pursuits. According to him, these extreme measures would pressure women to have children earlier, reversing the nation's demographic decline. Japan has been grappling with the declining birth rate and an aging population for several decades. The country's birth rate has dropped to its lowest level since 1969. Japan's health ministry reported only 350,074 births between January and June, marking a 5.7% decline compared to the same period last year. Women across Japan fiercely condemned the Conservative Party leader's remarks, calling them oppressive and deeply misogynistic. Facing intense backlash, Hayakuta later issued an apology, claiming his comments were merely a hypothetical idea. He then stated that they were meant to spark discussion within the framework of a science fiction storyline, and that he did not personally support these ideas. What do you think about Hayakuta's remarks? Let us know in the comments.
Me personally, at my age, I'm in my early 20s, by the way. I can't see myself having kids until I'm actually successful and stable enough to not work and be able to fully enjoy my kids. And another thing, I'm definitely waiting for a trustworthy man, because the idea of leaving my baby with the wrong person literally makes me sick. Even men themselves admit we can't trust them sometimes. Like, no. And I do have a family member who's around my age and already has a child, and they seem like a really good parent. But honestly, I could not do it right now. The thought of being responsible for a kid right now just makes me stressed. My little sister has been spending the summertime at my place, and that alone confirmed it for me. I'm not ready. But let me know what you think in the comments, and don't forget to like and subscribe. Thanks for watching.